special is the right word. Special. From last year to now, I looked at myself and what I need to do to change a little bit, some things in the program. And when it came down to it, they weren't real receptive at the beginning, but I think they just bought in. From the very beginning, when we had to go to Page, Arizona and play in a tournament with probably about 3 days of practice, and we just kind of winged it. We had tough competition, and after that weekend we won that tournament, I knew we had something special. It was just a matter of trying to steer it on the right path as long as possible. Every girl on this team is so rewarding of this right now. They put in the extra hours, the extra shots, the early morning practices. It's hard to put in words what these girls mean to me, but it's awesome.
Coach, today the 99 team was honored at halftime and recognized 25-year anniversary. What does it mean that this team, this group, fits into that legacy of Kirkland basketball?
We talk about that all the time, as in you got to know who you're playing for. You know, you're gonna stop playing for any other team. You're playing for a really prestigious program, and we want to try to be a part of that as much as possible. Because in 25 years, this team gets to go walk down this pit again and get honored, and that's a special feeling. So we're just adding more banners.
A second ago, you talked about changes. Can you quantify that for me? What are we talking about?
I had to change how I coached a little bit. They may not agree with me at much, but I tried to be a little more in the moment, try not to dwell on the past mistakes. I tried to be more, I don't know how to explain it. I called it neutral thinking, trying to be in the moment. And then I thought we had to do a little bit more, be more team oriented. They won't like it, but I made them wear the same colored socks all year. They didn't like that. They had to wear the same colored socks all the time. We're going to be a team, day in, day out, practice, wearing the same gear. We were going to mold into one person, one team, not just 14 individuals, you know. And so I had to, and going to that, we were trying to prepare their minds more than, we had the talent. We were trying to get their minds right. We always make them think about 2.5 minutes before we go out. They have to just play the game through their head. But I was trying to coach their mind more than their skill, because obviously they're very skilled girls, but it paid off.
Amelia, can you talk about being a senior, this your final year, final game, and you go out on top?
Yeah, honestly, I had confidence in our team a lot. All of us, we just basically family and basically grew up with each other, and we all trusted each other no matter what. If someone like isn't there today, then we all help each other, and that's what keeps us going throughout the day. And this is a fun senior year for me, and I wouldn't know what to do without these girls.
Can you take us through? So Pius came out and played a really good first quarter. You guys were down 8. What was the mood of the team? How did you guys kind of get things righted and get things going in the right direction?
Well, Manning was like, you guys just get the jitters out and just go play how you play. It doesn't matter what the score is, just you guys know who you are and just play your games.
Was there a sense that like you guys were down by that much that maybe it was going to happen, or you just had that confidence that you could come back as a team?
No, we knew this game was going to be a tough game. You know, game is an easy game, and we still had confidence in each other to put the ball in the room, and that's what we did.
Amber, you were a big part of that second quarter run. Those first 2 baskets, 9 points in the game, 4 rebounds, a couple of steals. Talk about your moment in that second quarter when you got the team back tied in the game.
We just had to get going. Someone has to start us off, get us hyped up, I guess.
To talk about the youth of this team, you're obviously a part of that. You're part of this very large group of kids that are still going through the ranks here. Does this kind of get you more excited about the future and where you're going and this, with this team going forward?
Yeah, I believe in our younger group of girls.
And Allie, what does it mean to you? You know, you're an 8th grader, you're one of the youngest ones here. You know, you're now teams get to see you for the next 4 years, you know. What's it mean to you? to be
Devin
a
looks
part of this
thrilled.
team?
Wait, what was your question?
What's it feel like to be the youngest girl on the team and win?
Feel good.
You ever teach her how to interview?
I tried. I tried.
Public speaking courses, we'll get that going.
Yeah, just the one last thing, just what these girls did, we didn't talk about last year, but I don't think I'm mistaken, these girls just tied the school record for most wins. Last year was 29 too, but to me it's a little tainted because we didn't finish it off, but for them to go back-to-back 29 win seasons and to tie that, because when I look at our banners, I don't see the 29 up there. So these girls, they did make some history again, tying the school record for the most wins in our history. So kudos to them, man. Just even our losses this year, man, they were down to the wire. I think our losses were like by a total of 7 points. And 2 of those were against top 5A teams, you know, and they battled them. That just shows who they are. Man, I couldn't be prouder of these girls. They're always going to have a special place in my heart. These seniors are always welcome to come back. Their picture's going to be in our locker room as long as I'm at Kirkland Central. But these girls, again, this was just an awesome experience that I had to have as a coach. I got to thank my coaches, Coach Valdez. He's just as big a part of it as I am. He's making adjustments in the game. I let him go talk to the girls. Coach Woody, Coach Begay, Coach Corley getting his first state championship. Coach Wabi. Coach Dryden helping these girls get prepared. He helped us with getting their mind right. Our administration, Mike Switch, Brian Paniagua, Dr. Benedicts, our assistant principal, Sandra Westbrook, our community. This is just shows that even when we're down, we can still come back up. And I hope these girls kind of remember that lesson, that even when you get knocked down, you got to pick yourself back up and be ready to rock and roll with whatever comes next.
What lessons did you learn from Steve Scott going into the last championship and then going into this season and winning this week?
We just have conversations a lot, you know, just about what he would do in situation, how he would handle things. He's just a big mentor to me. He's helped me a lot in helping me prepare as a coach, what I need to do. But overall, then, and there's one more person I need to thank. His name's Coach Lloyd Mascarenas. He's the one, our pressing is all because of him. He was here my first year at Kirtland, and what you're seeing out there is because of him. He taught my first group of girls how to press, and we've molded it into our own. But Coach Mack, man, I talked to him yesterday, and he was just emotional. His first question is, did you press him? Yes, Coach, we pressed him. And so I just want to give a shout out to Coach Mack for all the love that he has for our girls, too.
Congratulations.